Hello, my name is Dr. O'Leary, and on behalf of Dr. Cohen, Dr. Levine, and Dr. Moran, I'll be presenting our study from the St. Luke's Internal Medicine Program in Bethlehem about the impact of atrial fibrillation on mortality and hospital outcomes in acute pancreatitis. Acute pancreatitis is a common reason for hospitalization, and atrial fibrillation is one of the most commonly sustained tachyarrhythmias. This overlap is clinically significant because both conditions are linked to systemic inflammation, hemodynamic stress, and thrombotic risk. Despite that, the effect of atrial fibrillation on outcomes in patients admitted with acute pancreatitis has not been well characterized. To study this, we used a large national inpatient database analyzing more than 2 million acute pancreatitis hospitalizations from 2018 to 2022, comparing patients with and without atrial fibrillation. We focused on mortality and hospital resource utilization, adjusting for major baseline differences, including demographics, comorbidity burden, and hospital characteristics. Our key finding is that atrial fibrillation identifies a higher risk subgroup of patients with acute pancreatitis. Atrial fibrillation was present in about 1 in 12 admissions, and these patients had significantly worse outcomes, including substantially higher in-hospital mortality of 6.66% compared to 2.03%. Importantly, this association persisted even after adjustment with an adjusted odds ratio of 1.68, suggesting atrial fibrillation is not just a marker of comorbidity or older age, but that it reflects a clinically fragile population in whom pancreatitis can complicate management and increase risk. We found also from a systems standpoint that patients with atrial fibrillation had longer hospital stays and higher hospital charges, highlighting as well that there were increased risk of healthcare utilization. In conclusion, atrial fibrillation in acute pancreatitis appears to be a practical marker of increased severity and should prompt earlier risk stratification, closer monitoring, and multidisciplinary management. Future studies should aim as to whether targeted rhythm or hemodynamic strategies can help improve outcomes in this population. Thank you for your time.